We've all heard stories of children claiming to have seen creatures such as Slender Man or even the Skinwalker in the woods. But these are just stories, right? Here are 5 mysterious things found in the woods. Number 5. Female werewolf. Back in 1942, Nazi German soldiers stumbled onto a rather amazing discovery, a mysterious-looking creature that appeared to be a female werewolf. The soldiers were left baffled by what they had found. It's believed that shortly after coming into contact with the creature, the soldiers began shooting at it in self-defense. It's then believed that the animal died shortly thereafter. The following video is from a German documentary series. While the quality isn't that great, you can at least make out some of the details of the alleged beast.
Eine Gruppe deutscher Infanterie, die damit beauftragt wurde, die südlichen Grenzen des Vaterlandes zu befestigen, hat etwas Außergewöhnliches begegnet. Der verstümmelte Körper eines ungenannten Lebewesens. Wer sind die Männer in diesem Film? Keine offiziellen militärischen oder biologischen Akten existieren. Es kann sein, dass zunehmende Drohungen von der sowjetischen Armee und die ganz echte Möglichkeit eines... Aufgrund kürzlichen Fortschritte in DNS-Testen hat die Regierung beschlossen, die sterblichen Überreste des Remus-Skelettes, die immer noch im Berliner Museum für Naturkunde ausgestellt sind, neu zu veranlagen. Auf dem Schaukasten steht der Untertitel Remus Monster, Deutschland, aus den manipulierten Knochen eines Wolfes.
While the documentary is indeed very interesting, some are claiming that the film is actually faked, and that the camera work doesn't appear to match up with the time period. But what do you think? Is this an elaborate hoax, or did these soldiers actually see some sort of werewolf-like creature? Number 4. Families' bodies found in woods. Authorities in Arkansas recently found a body they believe belongs to a 9-year-old boy who had been missing for over a week. Officials found the body of the young boy, who they believed to be Riley Scarborough, shortly after noon in what they described as a heavily wooded area, just west of Hatfield. 3 other members of Riley's family, including his mother and 2-year-old sister, have also been found in similar areas. Authorities were led to Riley's body by a man named Brian Bliss, who's currently in the Polk County Jail on unrelated charges, though it's unknown how he knew of the boy's whereabouts, but police believe he was heavily involved in the boy's murder. Polk County Sheriff Scott Sawyer said in a press release that he anticipates that Bliss will face capital murder charges in this case. The Arkansas Democrat-Gazette reported that Riley's mother, Bethany Jo Wester, age 43, of Mena, Arkansas, was found 3 days prior in a creek southeast of Cove, Arkansas. His sister, 2-year-old Aislinn Wester, was found 1 day prior in a wooded area southeast of Cove as well. The boy's great-uncle, Stephen J. Payne, age 66, was discovered dead in his home just 2 days prior in Hatfield. Number 3. Dinosaur tracks. Ever since a hiker randomly discovered a set of dinosaur footprints in Utah in 2009, scientists have kept the location of the area a heavily guarded secret. But now, the group planned to make the track's location public within a few months. Scientists have found over 200 of these tracks, and there was even a case where 17 consecutive footprints by the exact same dinosaur were uncovered. The tracks have been dated back to an approximate 125 million years ago. The investigators, who are from the University of Colorado, are being assisted by a group of volunteers. Found near the town of Moab, these tracks originated in the Cretaceous period, which lasted from about 145 million years ago to 66 million years ago. At the time, dinosaurs roamed the earth, and many new mammals and birds started to evolve. But this geological period came to a sudden end following what is widely believed to have been an asteroid impact in which most of Earth's dinosaurs were wiped out. The tracks are believed to belong to 2 different creatures, the Utah raptor and a prehistoric crocodile. The Utah raptor was, at its time, the largest raptor on Earth. The largest of this species typically reached heights of up to 7 meters and weighed as much as 500 kilograms. Coincidentally, the first specimen of the Utah raptor was discovered in the town of Moab by Jim Jensen in 1975, but didn't receive much attention at the time. But nearly 20 years later, a large claw from the beast was found by an anthropologist, and later that year, the rest of the Utah raptor was found in Cedar Mountains. The prehistoric crocodile was identified by the dragging tail markings that it left behind. The team of volunteers and scientists were working to take as many pictures and scans of the area as possible before it's open to the public. Rather strangely, neither the scientists nor the volunteers have found any bones since the discovery of the footprints 5 years ago, adding to the mystery surrounding the area. Some of the scientists working on the project argue that working on dinosaur tracks can often be more important than working on their actual bones. Tracks give a better glimpse into how the dinosaurs moved and behaved, whereas fossils only reveal how the dinosaurs may have looked. The volunteers are now cleaning the tracks so that they can be documented with 3D photography. They need to do this ahead of the area being open to the public to prevent the tracks from being destroyed before the scientists are able to replicate them. Utah's Bureau of Land Management has uncovered many rare dinosaur tracks and bones in the past, and hopes to find more prehistoric material to give a clearer view of how North America looked when dinosaurs roamed the earth. They're currently raising funds to build a trail to the dinosaur tracks and hope to have the site open to the public soon. Number 2. Aokigahara Forest. The most popular suicide destination in the world is the Golden Gate Bridge, where more than 1,500 jumpers end their lives every year. The number 2 position, however, is held by a 35-kilometer patch of forest at the foot of Mount Fuji in Japan. It's called Aokigahara, which translates to Sea of Trees. There have been as many as 120 suicides calculated per year. The woods in this area are particularly dense, which means that they're scarcely populated by wildlife, offer very little breeze, and even midday, the area is so poorly lit that it appears as though it may be night. Because the forest is so thick and unexplorable, bodies aren't normally found until park rangers make an annual body recovery mission, though many are overlooked as the forest is so overwhelming. Many visitors to the area whom are considering suicide aren't entirely sure whether they want to go through with it. Because of this, trails of sticky tape can be found winding all throughout the area, helping guests to find their way out. One person dubbed these trails of tapes the most morbid Christmas streamers you'll ever come across. Vice has actually done a documentary on the forest in the past, which you may want to check out if this place seems interesting to you. The video follows one of the rangers who has the honor of looking for bodies every year. While filming, he comes across an inverted voodoo doll nailed to a tree, a how-to guide describing how to successfully commit suicide, signs installed by the government saying things like life is precious and think of your family, and, as expected, a couple corpses. So view at your own risk. According to workers, after the forest rangers wander around picking up bodies, they play a game of rock, paper, scissors to see who has to sleep in the room with them overnight. Because apparently, in Japanese culture, it's believed that if a corpse is left alone, it's bad luck for the victim's soul. Their spirits are said to scream at night, and their bodies have been known to move on their own. So why is it that so many people choose Aokigahara as their final resting place? Well, some claim that it's due to a book by Saicho Matsumoto that was released back in the 1960s. The book ends with a young couple who are deeply in love committing suicide together there, though this tale is widely discredited as the suicides in these woods have been taking place long before the 60s. What do you think? Number 1. Strange creature found just outside Paraguay woods. Firefighters in Paraguay found a decomposing body of a mysterious creature that none of them were able to identify. Since this story takes place in South America, many of the locals immediately jumped to the conclusion of this animal being the legendary chupacabra, though others thought it may be an alien or even a new type of Paraguayan cryptid. According to local reports, the body was found near the shore of the Parana River in Carmen del Parana. It's unclear whether the firefighters were the ones who discovered it, but the group were definitely among the first to examine the body. Their initial speculation was that the creature was part human and possibly part ape, believed to not be from the local area. A medical examiner who examined the photos was unable to determine what it might be. Local witnesses who viewed the body, as well as those who heard of it from the internet, concurred that it may be an ape or some sort of a humanoid. As of now, a formal autopsy is yet to be conducted to determine what exactly this strange, unexplainable creature truly is. Some locals believe that it could be the Mono Grande, which is Spanish for large monkey. The Mono Grande is a monkey-like creature that is much larger in size than the monkeys we know today. Sightings of these creatures date back all the way to the 1500s when explorer Pedro Cieza de Leon and Sir Walter Raleigh wrote of them in their expeditions. A photograph from 1920 of a Mono Grande is widely discredited and believed to actually be a spider monkey, but others insist the Mono Grande is a real animal, with additional sightings occurring periodically. But if it's not an ape, a chupacabra, or an extraterrestrial, what could it be? South America is home to a number of cryptids that many believe match the description of this creature. The Maricoxy is said to be an aggressive ape-like creature living in the jungle and ranging in height from 2 to 6 feet, although there are a few claims of it even reaching 12 feet tall. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to click that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and check out our channel for all of our future videos.